Hello guys, Sonic22355 here. I'm going to be showing you how to insert custom music into SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I've been getting some requests to do this, so let's get started. First off, you're going to need an ISO this game. I'm not going to link it to you, Google is your friend here. Second thing you're going to need is this program called GC Rebuilder. You can find it on romhacking.net. Very useful tool. Allows you to dig inside the files of a GameCube ISO, and change files in there. We're going to be using it for this tutorial. I'll link it in the description below. Now, the second thing you're going to need is a piece of music. But first, make sure you have Dolphin Emulator. You're going to need it. You can possibly do this on real hardware, but for this tutorial, we're going to be using it on Dolphin because that's quicker and easier to do. Now, you're going to go get a piece of music. For this tutorial, I'm using this. You get it. Now, you're going to want to go to a site where you can download this MP3. So you're going to want to copy the link and go to this website called YouTubeandMP3.com. I already did this before, so I'm just going to re-download the MP3. This MP3 is going to be the music file you're going to be placing inside of the game. Before we insert the music, we're going to need to open GameCube Rebuilder. So when you open it, you're going to be greeted to the screen. Don't worry. Simply go to the Image tab and go to Open and go locate your ISO. Now, it's probably going to be called this, but this is an example ISO I made earlier to test it out. We're going to be using this. Now, you're going to be greeted to all these files whenever you open up the ISO. Don't worry, all this stuff can be worrying, but you're going to want to locate the folder called Music. You're going to want to open up, you're going to see a bunch of WAV files. All these WAV files are all the music of the game. This one's for the main theme of the game. This one's for the jellyfishing costume. This one's for for another costume, etc. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to want to right-click this, and you're going to go to and export. You're going to put it into a folder you can find. I'm just going to put it in the ISO folder. And once it's done, you'll see a WAV file in there. So as you can see, that includes the music file. We're going to right-click it and open it with Audacity. Now, you also will need Audacity for this tutorial. I will link it in the description, but we're going to be using it. So now, whenever you get it, you'll have this. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to go to File, Import, and you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to go to wherever your file MP3 was located that you downloaded from the site earlier. You're going to want to locate it and import it in, like so. Now, once it's done, it's going to be like this, First off, you're going to want to cut off any excess part of your music that goes over what the original piece, and you want to go to Edit and Delete. Now, if you try to play it like this, it'll sound really bad like that. And that just simply will not do. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy this entire part up here. We're going to go to Amplify. Now, you're going to want to drag this bar all the way back. However, it'll give you this error message if you do that. Try to do that sometimes. So, if it does that, just move it a little forward. And now, if you play it again, it'll only include our piece of music. So now we're going to want to go to Export Audio, and we're going to want to replace the file we exported earlier. Alright, so you want to go to down here and make sure it's on Microsoft Wave. You're going to want to make sure it's on Wave. Make sure it is not on 32-bit. You have to make sure it's on 16-bit. Otherwise, it will be too big and it won't fit. So you will save it, If it asks to overwrite anything, just say yes and okay. Wait for it to export. Okay, now then, we're going to go back to GCN Rebuilder, and we're going to want to import. We're going to import our file from earlier. It'll say done, and you're going to want to save changes. Okay, now that that's done, we will open our ISO within Dolphin and see the results. And as you can see, our music worked. So that's how you insert custom music into SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I hope you guys all enjoyed my tutorial. This is my very first tutorial, so sorry if it's a little sloppy. I hope this clears up any future questions. Have fun modding. Have a nice day.